Hi guys, we're continuing with driving instruction and road rules. Summary from DMV handbook. So my page is facebook.com play. So we left off at this section about steering. You place your hands at 9 and 3 or 8 and 4. From these positions, you will not turn the wheel too sharply. You keep thumbs stretched along rim of the wheel and your knuckles outside the wheel. A pull-push turn is one where your hands are outside the wheel. You pull down with one hand and push up with the other, resulting in a smooth steering and reducing the potential for oversteering, which can lead to loss of control. A hand over hand when parking or performing sharp turns. Correcting a skid, use quick movements, then slow, smooth movements when straightening the wheel. A one hand is when you're doing backing up maneuver, and which do not require your full right or left hand to turn. So then your horn is used only when necessary to avoid collision or to get attention from other drivers or to alert them. So you use your horn on narrow roads when you cannot see 200 feet ahead of you. Do not use horn if driver or biker is moving slowly or in your way. This may cause others to make mistakes, become upset or startled. Keep in mind that they may be moving slowly due to mechanical problems or being lost, intoxication or illness, etc. Headlights used when cloudy, raining, snowing, foggy, icy, frosty, smoky, dusty. Cloudy, rainy, snowy, foggy, icy, frosty, smoky, and dusty are not the dwarves, by the way. And you use the headlights when windshield wipers are needed, and you usually turn on your low beams. On the small country or mountain roads, when there's low visibility, light can help prevent collision, or when needed to get attention and to be seen. So low beams because to prevent glare in bad weather. Emergency signals and flashers. If you must stop suddenly, tap the brake quickly 3 or 4 times and turn on the flashers to warn drivers behind you. Also can use hand signals when slowing or stopping. Do not stop on the road unless necessary for safety. If you must, start braking early and make sure others can see you. In case of vehicle trouble, pull off the road. Try to get away from traffic as much as possible. Stop where people can see you, and vehicles from behind especially are not endangered by your movements. Do not stop just over a hill or just around a curve. Turn on emergency flashers and signals if you are not moving to give others warning, and you can lift the hood to signal an emergency. Give warning by placing emergency flares or triangles. Also, stay in your vehicle until help arrives. If possible, stay off the road. Handling or responding to dangers. Take hazards one at a time. Slowing down, letting others pass. If two dangers appear, steer a middle course. If one danger is greater, then then give most room to the most dangerous situation. Cell phones. If it is illegal to drive and use simultaneously an electronic wireless communication device, if you must take your hands off the wheel. This is if for text messaging, um, unless if you're over 18 and using a hands-free voice-operated feature only. Even these devices must be used minimally to avoid distractions and to focus on driving safely. Call for help if in an emergency only. Do not answer phone calls. Let calls go to voicemail. Pull safely off-road if you must call or check voice and text messages. Keep conversations short and do not use phone in hazardous conditions or to engage in distracting talking. Preventing dangerous situations. Increase following distance and space cushion following other cars. Be careful from drivers who cannot see because of blocked view. Drivers backing out of driveways or parking spaces. Drivers who get forced into your lane to avoid other vehicles. Pedestrians obstructions due to fewer lanes ahead. Pedestrians with umbrellas or hats over their faces or texting, talking on cell phones. Distracted delivery or construction people, drivers looking for house numbers or slowing down, drivers looking at maps, or children, tourists, confused drivers at complicated intersections or roads, drivers looking down or around instead of straight ahead at the road. So beware those. So about merging. Signal. Make sure you have enough room to safely enter a lane or traffic or to exit. Enter a freeway at or near the speed of traffic. Try not to stop or slow down. Freeway traffic has the right of way. Have 4-second traffic gap when you merge. Do not try to squeeze into gap that is too small. Leave big enough cushion. Do not cross several lines at one time. Stopping and waiting until all the lanes are clear at once will cause traffic delays. Cross the lanes one at a time. Do not to get up to speed with other vehicles from a full stop. A gap of about half of a block is needed for city streets and about 1 full block distance is needed on the freeway. Make sure no vehicles or people are in the path ahead or to the sides of the vehicle. Do not start turning left just because another vehicle has a right signal on. So this may have been left on from earlier. Keep waiting until you know for sure by seeing them turn or go straight either way before you make a left turn. Exiting freeways. You should know exit that you're going to use and also the one before it so you can be prepared and change lanes until your exit at the correct speed. Passing. Avoid on 2-lane roads. Allow a minimum of 3 feet between you and bicyclists. At 55 miles per hour, it says you need 10 to 12 seconds or 800 feet to pass safely. And 1,600 feet is a third of a mile. Okay, so sharing road. Small vehicles can stop from 55 mph in about half the distance as large trucks. Cutting off any driver suddenly or slowing down can cause danger. This is an approximation. So also do not drive in blind spots of trucks especially. We'll continue in the next part. Thank you guys.